If y'all want to know how to get this look that you can wear to a party, you can wear it to, well, you can wear it to the grocery store if you feel like that. If you feel like you should wear it to the grocery store, then go ahead by any means. But if you want to learn how to get this look, just okay. So to begin with, I'm taking this FAWN chapstick or whatever. I just found it somewhere in my purse. But y'all remember when FAWN used to be like popping? I'm talking like everybody has some FAWN lotion. But I'm taking this gel liner. I use gel liner on my brows just because they literally do not move. Like, once I put this product on my brows don't move until I say move. Like, until I wash it off or something. But here I'm really just drawing and coloring, because that's really what doing brows is. It's really just drawing your lines, and then when you get the lines right, you just you essentially color inside the lines. So yeah, that's really what I'm doing right now, as you can see. So I'm gonna just let y'all watch this. In this next clip, I'm using my LA Girl Pro Concealer in the shade FAWN to clean up my brows. And oh look, it's my roommate. Hi, roommate. But I'm using that to clean up my brows. And like on a regular day, I would use my foundation to clean up my brows, but since we're going for like extra dramatic on the eyelids, I'm using this concealer because it's more opaque than foundation, and it just creates a really clean base, kind of like the sand on a desert. You know, you can put anything on sand. But yeah, I would like my brows defined. So now I'm using a fluffy brush and some Airspun powder to set my eyelids. The only reason why I don't use like an eyeshadow primer is because my eyelids are really veiny, and the opaqueness of the concealer just really gets the job done. So I sped up that process for you. It's high key self-explanatory. So after that, we're gonna get into the meat of it. We taking True Complexion palette by Black Radiance in that middle shade right there. I'm gonna throw that in the crease just so I can have like a not backup, but a cushion to fall on when I actually go in with that intense black. So I'm gonna let y'all watch this, because it's not simple, but at the same time you gotta pay attention, because you know, if you put too much in there, it'll start looking kind of muddy. So just be careful with that. So now we get into the meat of it. I'm taking this Wet n Wild liner in the color Carpet My Reach, and I'm taking just a random brush and I'm placing it on my lid. And now I'm taking a a Real Techniques like small blending brush, and I'm just like blending it out. Y'all, I gotta tell you, this makeup look requires so much patience, because you don't want the colors to look patchy and you don't want them to go everywhere, because do y'all see how black this is? You gotta take your time. Like, you have to take your time on this makeup look. But here I'm doing the same thing I did on the other eye, making sure I get everything all blended out. And I really do apologize for y'all not being able to see my right eye. I'm blind as a bat, so doing makeup on my right eye is really hard. So now I'm taking this Morphe palette. I'm taking the blackest of the black in there, and I'm setting your eyeshadow is super important, because you don't want, setting your gel liner is important, especially with this makeup look, because it's so intense. And also the black in the Morphe palette, it really just makes everything way more intense. So now I'm just blending it until my freaking arms fall off. That's why you gotta do this makeup look on special occasions. Everybody at Kroger doesn't deserve to see this greatness. Y'all saw my face. I think I heard something. I don't know what was going on. But yeah, you gotta blend till your arms fall off. Hi, it's me again. So I'm taking this the Wet n Wild brush. It's a fluffy brush, but it's not as fluffy as the big one that I used previously. But I'm using that to blend everything out at the top, because when everything at the top is not blended out, well, when I say the top, I'm referring to like that space in between, like the crease and the brow bone. You don't want to have black eyeshadow going all the way up there. We're not trying to. I don't want y'all looking a hot mess out here now. So yeah, make sure you have everything just blended out, especially towards like that transition color up there, because it can get real sketchy, especially if you have like the same eye shape as me, because it gets really annoying sometimes. So onto the face, I'm using this Rimmel StayMatte primer to prime my face. I feel like this is probably one of the best primers I've ever used, and it's only like $6. See, that's what I get for trying a big ball and get the high-end stuff. But so I'm just rubbing it in like lotion, making sure to get my T-zone, especially my T-zone and my nose. So I'm just putting on lashes now. I like to prime and then put lashes on because it gives the primer a chance to sit on my skin a little bit instead of just putting the primer on directly on top of the foundation. So the primer kind of dries. And again, if y'all want a detailed eyelash application tutorial, then just like this video and, you know, let me know. I'm open to suggestions. So now I'm taking this e.l.f. mascara. It's like $2. And I'm putting on my lashes. I like to put it on my lashes and then squish my real lashes and the fake lashes together while the mascara is wet, simply because it's easier. So now I'm setting my primer, and I'm basically taking the beauty blender and like smacking up the powder on my face, like going in. I just like that extra amount of coverage. And to me, I don't know if anybody else has felt this, but after they set their primer, your face starts to feel kind of like, not tight, but kind of dry, as if like you can physically feel the powder soaking up the oil. I think it's just me and I'm weird. But now I'm putting some of that same primer on my neck. So I'm taking my Maybelline FitMe foundation in, is that 338? And 338 is called Spicy Brown. And this is me looking for some. What am I looking for? Oh, my brush. So now I'm putting this on the back of my hand and just using this flat brush to put it on my face. I don't use a brush to like blend out my foundation, simply because my beauty blender is like huge and it makes everything go faster. So I use the brush to basically like smack the product on my face and make sure I have it on my face instead of like using my hand or something. I don't know, I might be bougie. So, oh, there goes my ginormous beauty blender. I'm just using that to blend everything out. I think the fact that I had that powder on my face, it made the foundation dry faster, because that normally does not happen to me. But here I'm just blending out my foundation. It's self-explanatory really, but do y'all peep that though? My foundation looks like a face mask, but it gets fixed later on in the video. I just feel like after you put foundation on, it's like the whole look really looks put together. So here I'm taking my True Match powder, my True Match setting powder in the shade W6 in a big fluffy brush, and setting my face as well as my neck. After I finish setting my face with powder, I go in with this e.l.f. Mist Matte and Set, and I spray it all over my face. I'm so gentle with this. Not gentle, but heavy-handed with this product. I'm taking that same contour palette, and this time I'm using the contour shade to chisel out my cheeks, because, y'all, I clearly have an egghead, so contouring really helps create some definition in my face instead of just looking like a blank canvas. On a regular day, I wouldn't contour, but since we're going for like a smoky eye glam type situation, we gonna chisel out them cheeks. So here I'm creating some shadows on my humongous, ginormous forehead. Y'all gonna get sick of me talking about my forehead. I don't care. So here I'm going under my jawline, getting that haven't eaten for a week straight look. So now I'm taking this Black Radiance bronzer. I feel like I look like a ghost, but apparently on camera I didn't look like a ghost, but I was using that to bronze. So now I'm taking that same Wet n Wild liner in Carbon My Reach, and I'm just lining my waterline. Y'all, I really don't line my waterline. Do you see the disgust on my face? I don't really line my waterline. I just put liner on the skin that's like right in front of it, if that makes sense. There must be something wrong with my waterline, because I can't seem to get liner in there. So yeah, I'm lining it. I'm lining my my fake waterline, because I don't line my real one. But don't tell nobody that. So it's pretty much self-explanatory. I tend to get like particles in my eye. I feel like I'm the only person that like gets particles and stuff in their eye when they line their waterline or do anything close to the waterline. So here now I'm setting it. I'm setting that same black liner, and I'm smoking it out. Like I'm smoking out the the gel liner. I'm making sure everything is like really seamless, especially that little quote unquote piece in between the eyeshadow and like your lower lash line. I'm connecting that. I'm making sure that's connected. The key to this look, the key to this makeup look is to make sure that everything is black. Like, you don't want to have any spaces where you see your where you can see like any pink like in your eyeballs. Like, you don't want that. So just make sure you have everything blended and black and beautiful. Oh, y'all, we get to the fun part. So I'm highlighting with the Artist Couture Diamond Glow Powder in the shade Illuminati, and I'm using my e.l.f. fan brush to do so. I really like this brush. This brush has been with me forever. But you'll see me singing. Y'all know when y'all get close to finishing your makeup, especially when you highlight, you know that you start to feel yourself. So I'm using this Carly Bible palette. I'm using this gold color. We stacking highlighters today, baby. Just because I'm feeling extra I gotta have some like blinding highlight. When the sun hits me, you gotta put your sunglasses on. My highlight is as bright as my future. So I'm putting that on my brow bone, on my and of course on the regular areas that you would highlight on. So you have made it to the end of this tutorial. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. My social media will be down in the description box. Feel free to hit me up on some ideas that you would like to hit me up on some ideas, some video ideas basically. And yeah, that's just about it. And you know, y'all can hit me up anytime y'all want to with like problems and all that. I'm a really good listener. But yeah, bye.